Ian Sweetness kicking off our Friday afternoon vibes here on the Pat Montague Show. Giving thanks. I think we're going to keep that theme going for the next few minutes or so, giving thanks. I'm thankful that I had a sweater this morning, several, plus a jacket, because in our neck of the woods, it was not at all. I know you all who live up north and points that you get all of that kind of stuff regularly. It never seemed like anything to you, but to us, it was like, oh my goodness. Here's Shelly Fire giving more thanks.
Give thanks to see another one. Good to be away off the rising sun. Looking forward for the new day that has just begun. Listen to the words, sing it beyond the give thanks for the life that we cherish today. Family by your side in every single way.
I give thanks for all the people who follow me on social media. I think I'm going to have to give an award to Dax Dunn. Every time I tune in, I see him hanging with me. I appreciate it, Dax. Thank you. I want to say a special good afternoon to all my YouTube channel followers. Nubian Twin 2, respect to you. Giving thanks on this Friday. This is the Pat Montague Show. Music, information, and so much more. Shelly Fire is a brand new artist doing some different things with the music, and we give thanks for her. Destiny Lane. Checking in. It's music, it's information, and it's so much more. Gene, you're hanging, and we appreciate you for that too. Here's Shakademus giving thanks one more time. If you do good, good will fall, and if you do bad, guess what? Karma will get you. Dean. Amy Santiago, I give thanks for you, my friend. Ashy Stud, I give thanks for you too. Giving thanks for King. Giving thanks for everybody joining the Pat Montague Show on this afternoon. Hello? 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 Giving thanks for Marique. This is our giving thanks segment. I'm giving thanks to all the people hanging with us today. Grace, giving thanks for you too. This is the Pat Montague Show. We have a couple of conversations that we had that we're going to share with you because the information is so relevant. So stay with us for that. But in the meantime, we're giving thanks. Giving thanks for Charlene Williams. Give thanks that we got a chance to be together for another afternoon here on the Pat Montague Show. Giving thanks for Glenn Washington and praise also for his great music. Giving thanks for Blackout. Giving thanks for Joy. This is the Pat Montague Show. It's Reggae Global Radio. It's a Friday. We're getting ready for the weekend. And we're giving thanks. Giving thanks to Owen Irie. Also giving thanks for Kermit. Karen Clark. It's the Pat Montague Show. It's a Friday afternoon. We're on Reggae Global Radio giving thanks. Giving thanks for Dr. Paul Byrne. Also for Karen Jackson. Music, information, and so much more on this afternoon here on Reggae Global Radio. You know who I give thanks for? For the people who help to make sure that I can show up here each and every afternoon. I want to pause for a quick minute to kind of showcase their messages. When we come back, we're going to be talking about some great events happening for the weekend and in the future, organized by the officials that we elect to represent us. So stay with us here on this program.
Family in town, dinner at your house, or you need to take something for the holiday potluck. Spend time with your guests, not in the kitchen. Get your holiday meal catered by Carl Seafood Catering. Traditional or jerk turkey, all your favorite Jamaican items like oxtail, curry, jerk chicken, one item or the full meal. Complimentary vegetable starter with your order if you mention this ad. Catering for special events. Call Carl Seafood Catering at 954-676-5700. Hey family, guess what? Now shipping to Jamaica just got so much easier with JP Logistics Solutions. They deliver straight to the port in Houston from South Florida. Fast, easy, and reliable. Take advantage of their special $60 rate to Kingston, Jamaica with guaranteed weekly sailings. Enjoy door-to-door delivery in Jamaica at flat collection rate from most South Florida locations and full clearance in Kingston. No hassle, no stress. You can even schedule your pickup time. Just two main countries. Call 205-885-0558 or 876-483-7263 or email sales at jplsusa.com. That's JP Logistics Solutions, making shipping and logistics simple.
Are you paying too much for your health insurance? Are your deductibles too high? Or are you completely uninsured? If you answered yes to any of these questions, Healthcare Help Desk can help you now when people need help the most. Health insurance laws and rules have changed. If you have Obamacare, are uninsured, or your premiums are too high, call Healthcare Help Desk. It's free. New healthcare plans are available, and you may qualify for dental coverage and lower copays and deductibles. Make the free call now. Top quality coverage at the lowest prices anywhere. You may be paying too much and not even know. In these troubled times, healthcare is more important than ever. Don't let another day go by without health insurance. Policies are being offered with very low copays and deductibles. So if you're uninsured, underinsured, or paying too much, call Healthcare Help Desk. Call 800-604-9418. 800-604-9418. 800-604-9418.
Okay, so this next segment of the programming is going to be kind of focused on the people who are in the South Florida area, because that's where we're based. I'm here in the secret undisclosed location, and we continue to share great information with you. This coming weekend, it's Martin Luther King weekend, celebrating the great man on Monday, the official holiday designated for him. Yesterday was his real birthday. Parades, marching bands, all that kind of fun happening in so many different cities, and more people continue to mark the event. I was particularly impressed by the city of Lauderhill, Florida, who are putting together this weekend the MLK Legacy Night. They have drawn for two of Black America's finest, Dr. Cornel West and Dr. Shabazz, who is, of course, the daughter of Malcolm X. And that event is going to be this Saturday. That's tomorrow, actually. So we got a chance to check in with Lauderhill Mayor, Denise Grant, to talk about the event and what it means and how people can participate and all of that. And we had that conversation earlier this week. We thought that we haven't shared it here on Reggae Global Radio. We thought we would give you a chance to hear more about it, just in case you're in town and you want to participate in this really great event.
Hi, good afternoon.
Are we better?
Yes, I'm still getting it, but I'll do the best that I can.
Okay. I appreciate you for that.
Yeah, so we were talking about the legacy of Dr. King, and indeed, we all know what Dr. King stood for. It was really about unity. It was really about equity. making sure that everyone understood that we were all indeed creative people, and there was no level of mediocrity or inferiority when it came to races or gender or creed. And so for us, even though that he has been gone for many, many years, his legacy lives on. And in the city of Malden Hill, it is one of the things that every single year we want to make sure that when we have any sort of event, that his legacy and his message is imperative as it is there in anything that we do.
Like I mentioned earlier in our conversation, a lot of cities have events that mark Dr. Martin Luther King's birth. Lots of parades, or
Right.
community events and so on. But I was really inspired by this particular event because it gives us a chance to actually discuss the work, the life, the teachings of Dr. Martin Luther King with two very special guests. Would you want to tell our listeners about the two special guests and what they bring to the conversation that we've been having on Saturday?
I am so moved and so thrilled to welcome two of the most intellectual and thought-provoking individuals that are coming to the city. And so indeed, Dr. Cornel Wells is one of those individuals that we all respect and recognize his work as the academia, in addition to the fact that he's an activist. And he is one that speaks about his work and how Dr. King has influenced him over the years. And the second person that is there as well is Dr. Shabazz, who is the daughter of Malcolm X, which is so interesting because we know that during the time of Malcolm X, Dr. King was also alive, and they worked on things together. They might have had some differences as it relates to ideology, the approach of it, but they all wanted the same thing. And I think if we all know the history of Malcolm X, we recognize that once he took that trip to Mecca, his thought process changed as well, where it was not just about Black excellence, but it was about human excellence. It was about the brilliance of who we all were as a human race. And so to be able to touch and hear from his daughter, she's actually probably the closest that I will get to Malcolm X at this point, to be able to hear her thought process and to know that the work that she went into is a result of the influence of her father as well as Martin Luther King. I think it's going to be really a night to remember.
Okay, so talk about this night that we're going to be having. Walk our listeners through what will be happening throughout the course of the afternoon.
Sure. And so there's going to be a dinner that persons have brought into. And so that dinner is going to be from 5 until 7. And then at 7 o'clock, we will go into the theater. It's going to be at the Malden Hill Performing Arts Theater. And we're going to hear from both persons, Dr. Cornel West and Dr. Shabazz. They're just going to be talking about the condition of America at present, in addition to the condition of Black America, and where we are, what they think the legacy of Dr. King, if it's still relevant in this time and age, in addition to what we can do to continue the work of Dr. King.
Okay, so let me ask you that question, Mayor Grant, based on what you just said. How would you, if you are going to be asking them a question or answering something on this, what would you say?
Well, I believe that, change is imperative, right? And we've seen the change as it relates to the country. And, you have to be politically correct and careful how you say things these days.
Oh, yes.
But nevertheless, what people cannot take away from you is your dignity, your respect of self, and the purpose that you have on this earth. And I think that was what Dr. King was trying to utter to us and trying to ensure that we have within ourselves, is to know that we have such greatness in us as a people. we have so much. When you read books like the African American anthology, and you read about W. Du Bois, and you read about all of these great leaders, including Marcus Garvey, and what they had to endure, and they still fulfilled their purpose, and they still were influential in their era. We really don't have any form of excuses because we have resources at our expense, and we can definitely accomplish anything we put our mind to. But in all that we do, Pat, we have to be mindful that we are not just here for ourselves, our family, or even just for our immediate community, but we are here to be able to invest in this world and be able to solve some problems for people that are living on this earth.
And that is an absolutely amazing statement that you just made there, Denise Grant. Walk our listeners through now how they can participate in this event on Saturday at the Lauderdale Performing Arts Center.
Sure. So they can actually go on the city website, or they can go on the Lauderdale Performing Arts Center website as well. Tickets are still available. I will tell you the tickets are only $20, and we were intentional about that because we wanted to make sure that everyone can participate. Yes, but the money's cool. Yes, the money's. I'm sorry, go ahead, Pat.
I was just saying, only $20 for the tickets. That's just absolutely amazing for people to participate in a moment in history, a moment of celebrating our culture, a moment of celebrating Dr. Martin Luther King.
Yes. And so for us, we couldn't even really put a price on it, but we understand the situation of America at this point, and a lot of people may not be able to afford a ticket, say, of $75, $150, and so on. So we made sure that it was reasonable enough that almost everyone, right, can participate. And so as a result of that, it's $20, and the monies go to the Lauderdale MLK Scholarship Fund that benefits high school students.
That's absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much, Mayor Denise Grant, for stopping in today and kind of showcasing this event that we're all going to be participating in on Saturday. I'm so excited that I get to be there to witness it and to share it and to just bring it to our community. So we look forward to seeing you on Saturday at the Lauderdale Performing Arts Center for this Martin Luther King Legacy event that's coming up.
Thank you so much, Pat, and thank you for being here and helping us to spread the word, and we look forward to seeing you on Saturday.
Thank you. Mayor Denise Grant there of the city of Lauderdale, MLK Legacy Night, finalists, and Dr. daughters, both the candidates. If there's going to be a discussion, there's going to be a chance for you to embrace our culture, our history, and participate in the conversation. I am so happy that this event is coming up on Saturday.
Celebrating Martin Luther King, his legacy, and all that he stood for. Certainly hope that if you're in the South Florida area, celebrating Dr. Martin Luther King and his contribution to the world and his legacy, certainly hope that if you're going to be in the South Florida area, that you will, of course, be participating in this very interesting event.
Leadership in our nation. Love don't mean retaliation. If we don't stop the war, who's gonna be at home? Celebrate, celebrate. Keep having our to celebrate. Celebrate, celebrate. At the bit of the child of a slave. I never say, hey, oh,
my thing just stopped. The thing just stopped. I'm hearing something totally different. Yeah, it just dropped in the middle. Yeah, I did an interview, and then when I started talking, it just stopped. It just I was monitoring and hearing something totally different. No man, I'm doing wired internet. Yeah, I only use Wi-Fi when I'm doing WAVF because for some reason the WAVF thing is not picking up my wired internet. When I'm on Reggae Global Radio, I do the wired internet. Yeah, and something is wrong. I don't know what's going on, but like I said, I heard the interview, everything was fine, and then once it just cut out in the middle of the thing, and I am hearing different music going played. And today was one of those collections of things that on TikTok and YouTube and all of that. So I don't know what happened. Rashilo, as we Martin Luther King weekend, child of a slave. This is the Pat Montague Show here on Reggae Global Radio. And you ever just feel so great that you know somebody from they were a little kid? No, and it's not my pumpkin I'm talking about. It's another child of music royalty in our town. Yvette Marshall and Norman Humberline Lawrence have a son called Enoch, and I knew him from he was a baby. Now he has turned into a big-time producer and artist in his own right. Yeah. Here he is with Show Business Man.
Show business man, you're in love with a show business man. Show business man, you're in love with a show business man. When you see I ain't gone away, girl, don't you feel no way? Your love is here to stay. I won't be going out, no way. Our love is something special. It's more than a physical. Our love is something special. It's more than a physical. Your love is so strong in my heart. There's no way we could part. Your love is so strong in my heart. There's no way we could part. Show business man, you're in love with a show business man. Show business.
All right, dear. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, cool.
Monday, girl, I'll be gone, but Tuesday I'm coming back home. Wednesday, girl, I'll be gone, but Thursday I'm coming
Enoch, Show Business Man.
We can party until Saturday and Sunday is the cooking day.
This is the Pat Montague Show. It's Reggae Global Radio. Leland Beckett, I'm always happy when you check in with us. Yes, my friend. This is the Pat Montague Show. We have music, we have information, we have special guests, and this is the Pat Montague Show. We have so much more for your Friday afternoon. Enoch and show businessman. Hey, let's check in with Mr. Vegas right about now. One of my personal favorites. This one is his remake of Land of My Birth. Two Girl Yapping. Nice to have you. It's Vegas. Eric Donaldson classic that won the Jamaica Festival Song Competition some years ago, Land of My Birth. Reworked. How you doing, Neon? It's the Pat Montague Show. Liam Rowe, we're happy that you're hanging with us today. We have music, we have information. Mr. Vegas featuring Animals, Land of My Birth, the 2025 version. Welcoming Aliyah to our program. And you know, you have the name of a young lady who was born on today's date, who passed away. She was on a plane going to the Bahamas. The plane was overloaded and unfortunately did not make it. So, Aliyah, we're happy that you're here with us, though. It's the Pat Montague Show. As we continue with music, information, and so much more. Candy Isaacs. One written by our good friend Joan Andrea Hutchinson. You fill us all with pride. Big up yourself, ever fresh. Picking up Ivan O'Barrow, Wilmerian, Jamaican, West Indies cricketer, born on today's date in Belfast, Pen in St. Thomas, was the first West Indian to score a century in a test match in England at Old Trafford. way back in 1933. Also bigging up Wayne Daniel for out of Barbados, born in St. Philip in Barbados on today's date 70 years ago. As we continue to celebrate our artists, looking at Bahamian sprinter Debbie Ferguson, who turns 50 today. It's the Pat Montague Show. It's Reggae Global Radio. Hey, Princess. Thanks for checking in today. Cece, nice to have you too. Miss Paula, Madam President. Cisco. Muhammad, Art World. This is the Pat Montague Show, and like we mentioned, it's a busy weekend for the holiday, MLK holiday coming up, and we got a chance earlier today to check in with one of our favorite people. She's the commissioner out of Miramar, Florida. She's a vice mayor, as a matter of fact, and she checked in with us to talk about some initiatives that she has for this weekend and moving forward. You're going to want to hear about it because it is very, very important and you can benefit from it as well.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. We're back on?
Yes, we're good. I don't know we have a meeting, so I can't keep it too long, but I was just so blown away by the amount of things that you have coming up. Some really, really important things for the community. Let's start off with tomorrow. There are two events that you are spearheading for tomorrow.
Absolutely. Tomorrow we have Adopt the Street Clean Out, which is a day of service at our Lakeshore Park. The address is 8501 South Sherman Circle. And we will be giving out community service hours to students. So we invite them to come out. It's from 9 to 12 p.m. And we do serve refreshments afterwards. But at the same time, we have a shred-a-tons going on. And it's close to the same area. It's Forzano Park, 2201 Douglas Road. And what we have is that you can bring your personal documents. We will shred them for you. You can also bring your household chemical, electronic equipment, and properly dispose of them at that location. We do this quarterly, and now we're also including a free light bulb exchange. So if you have your own light bulbs, bring them in. You can get free light bulbs in exchange. You get the LED light bulbs. And so, go ahead.
Now, where exactly is this going to be?
This is it's a park right out by Douglas Road and Pembroke Road. The address is 2001 Douglas Road.
Okay.
And the name of the park is Forzano Park.
Forzano Park. Okay, and it's for the city,
yes.
For Miramar residents only.
For Miramar residents only. That is correct.
Okay. All right. Okay, so let's move on to the other two things that you have coming up: the scholarship for the high school students and getting the applications in for your women's history coming up.
Yes, absolutely. Those are exciting and very important. So we have been able to partner with United Legal College Fund to provide scholarship opportunity for City of Miramar students. So any student in the City of Miramar can apply for this. And these applications are now being accepted until mid-February. So I do ask anyone who is anyone who is interested, if they can call my office at 954-602-3131. And I encourage them to apply. We will be giving out these scholarships of $5,000 each.
Oh my goodness. And leaving high school and going into college, that would be definitely something that puts them on the road properly. So they should sign up for that scholarship opportunity. Thank you.
It is much needed.
Thank you, Vice Mayor. And finally, let's talk about the nominations for Miramar Women Making History.
All right, so my one of my favorite months, March, Women's History Month. We want to honor women for the work that they're doing in the community. So we're putting out a call for nomination. So whether it's a Miramar resident or someone who works in the City of Miramar, owns a business in the City of Miramar, we ask them to please apply. You can self-nominate or someone else can nominate you. But we are accepting those applications until February 6th.
Okay, thank you so much, Vice Mayor. Lots of stuff going on in the City of Miramar. You're working hard for our community and we have to keep for it. So I know we will be keeping everybody posted on all of these different activities. All the very best for tomorrow with the cleanup and the shredathon. And we'll talk more about the food drive coming up for next week.
Thank you, absolutely. Thank you so much. And know that this information is also posted on our website, but you can always call my office for information as well.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. You have a great afternoon. I know you're running into a meeting. You're a busy lady, but thank you.
I am. Thank you so much for having me. Appreciate you, Pat.
All right, take care. Vice Mayor Yvette Colburn there of the City of Miramar, checking in with us to update us on all of the various events and activities that she is spearheading in the city. Let's see if I can remember them. The Shredathon and the day of service tomorrow. The food drive is next week. They have the scholarship for high school students closing out at the end of the month. So you need to get on that. And the nominations for Miramar Woman of Excellence coming up in Women's History Month in March, but the deadline for that is February 6th, I believe.
Yeah. We're all one big family. We gotta look out for each other. So if you know a high school student, let them know about that scholarship. If you know a woman who has been doing excellent work, nominate her as well. This is the Pat Montague Show. We try to keep the community together. Half pint, one big family. That's what we are. Want to say a special good afternoon to all the family checking in this afternoon. People like Dexter Blake, Leland Beckett. Did I tell you that I did remember you and I'm happy you're here with me today? Ari, thanks for being a part of our show today, my friend. One big family here on Reggae Global Radio on the Pat Montague Show. music, information, and so much more. Here's Sugar riding the rhythm. Let's go. Saying hi to Daphne checking in today. Sugar music. On the Pat Montague Show, Reggae Global Radio on a Friday. Bob M. Thanks for joining us. Not joining. Thanks for joining us. Ethlyn, how's your Friday going, my friend? What are your plans for the weekend? As we jam with Sugar, celebrating the ladies at this time. How about this one from Aisha Bell and Miriam Simone? Sister, sister. Dexter Blake, respect. We should not.
We should stand up for each other. We used to laugh and cry together. So these little things shouldn't matter. We come from the same mother. Our flesh was when we were together as one. Under your rising sun. Together as one. Under your rising sun. I'll fix your crown and lift you from the ground. And I'll be your friend when no one is around. You can lean on my shoulder. I'll help you get stronger. We can change the world together. Together as one.
Aisha Bell and Miriam Simone. Together as one. Sister, sister. And I find useless bits of information, particularly about whatever day we're on with you in history. And I found out that today in history, in 1919, the 18th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, which prohibited the sale or transportation of alcoholic beverages, was ratified. A year later, on the same day, prohibition went into effect in the United States. Oh my goodness. Luckily, it's not really in place anymore. But hey, let me check in with the hops, because they're saying just in case any more prohibition takes place, here's their take on it. A reggae classic. Foolinish time. Big up Jeremiah hanging with us today. Perhaps, and in heaven there is no beer. Okay, then. Let's switch gears. Let's head over to the VI. And I'm just realizing it's almost time for the show to be over. The Spectrum Band, the Cash Up Carnival, a big tune. Angie, what are you doing, my friend? Rhonda Marie, I'm happy you're off for the day. You're gonna hang out for the weekend, huh? Lamine Commander, I certainly hope you're a Carnival fan. Spectrum Band in the house on the Pat Montague Show. It can't mash up Carnival, hurricane or no hurricane. Respect King.